going to be brutally honest with you guys. It's been a month and a half since I've made a video of this car. We built this thing over the winter for Schaumburg. And if you're watching this video, it's already probably been derbied in Schaumburg. So we parked it outside and I worked on my mini meltdown car and I got that thing a-okay. So then we came back to this and getting it ready for Schaumburg, and there was a lot of stuff wrong with it. The tires I built for this went flat again. So that's 7 tubes in one of these tires. So there's got to be a piece of metal sticking out of one of those tires. I think I'm going to trade it out for a different one. Then we tried to put water inside the cooling system of this. Found out the radiator had a leak. So we fixed the radiator. Then I noticed that there was a frost plug out of the back of the block. We replaced the frost plug in the back of the block without pulling the engine. We pulled the passenger axle out. We pulled that all apart, pulled the motor mount out, hammered in the new frost plug. It's good. I let it sit for like 3 days, letting I glue in the frost plugs just to make sure they don't come out again. Then I went to put water in it and there was a front frost plug out of it. So then we put a new front frost plug into it. And then I was like, you know what, we're going to put water in it. I'm not going to wait for the glue to dry. And then the thermostat was leaking. So then we resealed the thermostat. So I think keeping water inside this car is going to be the hard part about this car. Then today we wired up the fans inside. We wired up the fans underneath the hood. I drilled some washers here for the hood. I put non-skid steer tires on the front of it because these ones here are my Nokias. And if you guys know anything about Nokias, they're indestructible. That's right, Nokia makes tires as well. So we got all that done, and there's a couple other things that we're going to do. I think we're going to put some better tires on the back. I'd like to get some trailer tires, like some 12 inches, but I don't think I have any. But I think this thing's ready for the demolition derby. The only thing we got left to do is put the door wraps on. If you noticed, I spent today cleaning the doors, just waiting for them to dry. So then that way the door wraps will actually stick to it. But the rest of the car is still all disgusting. Did we come up with a name for this car, Steven? No, we did not. So the only thing that's left to do, I think, is to get my seat into position, get all my derby equipment inside of this thing, like my helmet and my neck brace and all that fun stuff, and get some tools packed for the demolition derby. It is...
We could call it Trooper.
Trooper?
Yeah. Boy in the bright white sports car.
That's a good one. But the door wraps I got for this, I had made a couple years ago. I found them in my basement while I was cleaning them. So this car here is a blast from the past for me because the roof sign I won at a guy named Paul's and his wife Tanya's Buck and Doe. That was almost 12 years ago, maybe 14 years ago, I won that roof sign at a Buck and Doe. This car here has been in my backyard, I think since 2018, 2019. So that's got to be 7 years ago. It was filled up to the top with acorns. It's running Nokia tires that were made in 1985. It's got my meltdown motor from last year in it. Oh, and the door wraps I had made 3 years ago, and then I put them somewhere and forgot about them. So I did find them. So I'm super excited to get this car ran. My problem is a lot of the Camrys I've bought, I bought them all probably 2016, 2017 until 2020 when the COVID happened, and then I didn't buy a whole lot during COVID. But my problem is a lot of these cars have been sitting on my property for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, and they're all starting to rot. Like I went out to my backyard the other day and I lifted up a couple of cars in my backyard to actually see what they look like on the bottom side, to try to get like a grasp on what cars to run and what cars to build and where they might be good for. And the Lexus in my backyard is pretty soft. They
all get soft in the seams.
Yeah, they all get soft in the seams. The other Solera I got that was the V6 manual.
It's gorgeous except for the seams.
It was gorgeous, except for the seams, like Steven was saying. The Sienna has only been sitting 2 years, so it's not too bad. But I got a whole bunch of Camrys on the back of the garage back there, and
your one is in the ground, but you parked it up on ramps.
I parked it up on ramps, like 2 feet off the ground. It is now in the ground. Guys, these cars sitting like I'm not storing them correctly because I don't have a gravel yard, or like all these videos you see with guys with round back wagons built up on like truck ramps in the back of their property, or barrels. I wish I had space to do that. But as it sits right now, I think this car is ready. We're probably gonna put the door wraps on closer to the Derby once the doors are dry, because I do use soapy water. Thanks, Chris Fix-It, to get all the muck off the doors. But I don't know what all these writing is for here. I might put some paint on it because Schaumburg actually has a rule saying you can't have a completely white car going there. But thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you back here later on Zach's Workshop.